Look, I'm just gonna say it. We all know scrolling is a problem, but knowing something and actually doing something about it, two different things. Your brain is literally being rewired every single time you do this. Hours disappearing like they never existed, and somehow we keep doing it anyway. I'm gonna share something with you today that changed everything for me, and if you actually apply this, it will change everything for you too. So here's the thing, I used to be terrible at this. I could lose entire evenings without even realizing it, but now I can't scroll for 1 minute even if I try. What changed? My internal dialogue. I developed this mental system that runs automatically now. The more you use it, the more natural it becomes. But first, let me ask you something. Think about someone really close to you. Could be family, best friend, partner. What happened when they break promise to you again and again? Eventually you stop believing them, right? You lose trust. Remember that feeling. We're coming back to it. Okay, so here's the first mind shift. Next time you're scrolling and see someone in your screen, ask yourself this: who is this person to me? The answer? Nobody. Complete stranger. Now I want you to imagine something. You're walking through downtown, doesn't matter what city, and every few feet, someone stops you. Hey, can I have 20 bucks? Got any spare cash? What do? You say no, right? You're not made of money. You can't just hand out cash to every random person. But here's what's wild. On your phone, you are doing exactly that. These strangers aren't even asking for anything, and you're still giving them your money. Wait, what? I'm not paying them anything. Yes, you are. Every view, let's add revenue going into their pocket. But more than that, you're giving them something more valuable. Your attention, your time, your mental energy. Time that you could spend making your own money, building your own skill, creating your own future. So literally picture this. Every single time you open the app, you're standing there with your wallet open, just handing out bills to random people walking by. That's what scrolling is. Once you see it like that, you can't unsee it. And then say this to yourself: I matter more to me than strangers do. Alright, second framework. This one hits different. I want you to think back when you were a kid. Let's say 7 or 8 years old. Remember what you were like? Maybe you wanted to be a doctor when you grew up, or an artist, or a scientist, or run your own business. You'd spend hours playing pretend, building things, creating worlds in your imagination. Everything felt possible back then. That version of you had no limits in their mind. They believed they could become anything. That kid is you. They're not gone. They're still inside you. And here's the heavy question. What would that kid think if they could see you right now, scrolling into other people's lives for hours? Would they be proud? Or they would be confused? Why you're not chasing those dreams anymore? That young version of you trusted you. They trusted that future you would make something amazing happen. They handed you your entire life and said, here, make this count. So here's what you're gonna do. Talk to that younger version of yourself and promise them, I'm going to give you the life you imagine. Third and final framework. This one is the most powerful for me personally. When you're scrolling, I want you to become more aware of something. Count the seconds before you swipe. Is it 5 seconds? 10? Maybe you watch the full 30-second video. Here's what you need to understand. Every single swipe is you literally pushing away seconds of your life. It's not just content you're swiping. Like imagine if someone handed you 10 seconds of your life in physical form and you just flicked it away. Nah, don't need it. Then another 15 seconds, swipe, gone. Then 30 more, swipe, gone. You wouldn't do that, right? But that's exactly what's happening, and it adds up fast. 5 hours of screen time day, that's 1,825 hours a year. Learn to code, build an actual business, but instead it's just gone, disappeared into the algorithm. And the worst part, you won't remember any of it. 3 months from now, you won't remember a single video, but those hours still gone. So feel it, physically feel yourself swiping away your life. Make that connection so strong you can't ignore it anymore, and tell yourself, my time is worth more than this, and I'm not throwing it away anymore. So you've got 3 frameworks now: the stranger money visualization, your younger self trust, the physical act of swiping time away. Here's how you use them. Pick one every time you catch yourself about to scroll. Walk through it fully, don't rush it, and then say that promise out loud. Even if you're in public and feel weird, say it in your head clearly. Now remember what I said at the beginning about trust? You are the most important person in your own life, not in a selfish way, but in a you're the only one you have complete control over way. If nobody else has your back, you have to have your own back. You're your own best friend, whether you realize it or not. So when you make these promises to yourself, actually keep them. Don't just say words and do nothing. That's how you lose trust with yourself. And once you lose that, everything gets harder. But when you keep promises to yourself, you build that trust back. And suddenly you realize you can control this. You're not helpless against your phone. Look, every video about phone addiction tells you, just delete the apps. Just use screen time limits. Just go cold turkey. But if it was that simple, you would have already done it. The problem isn't what to do. It's that your mindset hasn't shifted yet. Actions follow beliefs. If you believe scrolling is just a harmless harmless habit, you'll keep doing it. But if you fundamentally shift how you see scrolling, the action of stopping becomes natural. That's what these 3 frameworks do. They change how your brain interrupts the action of scrolling. So you're not fighting yourself anymore. You're just making the obvious choice. Think of your life like sand in an hourglass. Every grain matters. You can invest those grains in things that build you up, or you can let them slip into your fingers, watching strangers on the internet. When you start valuing your own time, you naturally stop wasting it. It becomes this cycle that reinforces itself. The more you protect your time, the more you value it. The more you value it, the more you protect it. I'm not saying this to lecture you. I'm saying this because I genuinely believe you have so much potential, but you have to see it in yourself first. This is your one life, the only one you get, and it's moving forward whether you're present for it or not. So make those 3 promises, keep them, and watch what happens. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.